Welcome back. Well, I think we're all ready to go on a trip, and especially to New Zealand, but there's even more reasons to plan a trip there. And we have Sarah Hanley with us from Tourism New Zealand to tell us about a new campaign and why we need to make sure to plan that trip right now. Sarah, thanks for being here today. How's everything going in New Zealand?
Oh, it's going wonderful, Kiora, and thank you so much for having me on today.
So, what are some reasons that we all need to start planning that trip to New Zealand? And tell me about this new campaign.
Absolutely. Well, maybe I should start at the very beginning, which is, as you mentioned, the great news is that the New Zealand borders are open and there are no travel restrictions to head on down there right now. So we also know that as international travel is returning, demand for locations where people can experience nature, open spaces, and the great outdoors, along with more immersive journeys and meaningful connections that are an all-time high. And New Zealand is really well positioned to deliver on these expectations. As a people with a deep connection to nature and the environment, a rich Indigenous culture, and a unique perspective and outlook on the world, New Zealand can offer a truly unique and enriching experience for everyone who visits.
And how long is the flight from the United States to New Zealand?
Well, I'm probably going to bet that it might be a little closer than you think. We like to say you board your flight, have dinner, watch a movie, go to sleep, and then wake up in New Zealand. But the flight time actually ranges from around 13 hours for a direct flight from the West Coast, such as Los Angeles, to 17 and a half hours with the new nonstop that just launched from the East Coast out of New York City. And New Zealand has never been easier to get to. In fact, there are direct flights from 7 cities across the US with our partners in New Zealand, American, United, and Hawaiian.
That is actually not as long of a flight as I thought it was. So you're absolutely correct.
I
So,
thought, I, yes, I thought you might be surprised.
yeah, I am. What are some top destinations that we need to visit when we head to New Zealand?
Of course. Well, to be honest, there's so many destinations I can recommend, but I'll try and keep it down to just a couple. When you first arrive, you land in Auckland, which is in the North Island. And I like to recommend hopping on a 40-minute ferry ride to the beautiful Waiheke Island. It's a favorite getaway for locals. It's got plenty of wineries to visit, beautiful beaches, and amazing sunset views. And then just 2 hours drive from Auckland is Rotorua, which is a great destination to experience Maori culture and geothermal activities. Down in the South Island, there's Queenstown, which we like to call the home of adventure, where you can have plenty of options to challenge yourself, including bungee jumping, skydiving, jet boating, river rafting. But if you're not feeling so adventurous, there are a number of great wine regions to discover as well.
And we briefly mentioned the campaign. It's called If You Seek. Tell me more about that.
We did. So the campaign offers a sneak peek of some of the most unique travel experiences in New Zealand. And to be honest, it's really an invitation for curious travelers to come and discover all that we have to offer. Because we believe the true magic of New Zealand can be seen and felt by those who unplug, those who immerse, embrace, and respect our unique culture, people, and the natural environment. And those visitors will be met with what we call manaakitanga. It's a deep expression of welcome, hospitality, and reciprocal connection. We usually say that the more you give to New Zealand, the more New Zealand gives to you. And to be honest, that's what the campaign is all about.
Well, I think we are all ready to go right now. Where can we find more information? Where's the best place to go to plan our trips?
Of course. Well, like I said, I just gave you a couple of great destinations to visit, but there's so much more to find out about. So we like to recommend that you go to newzealand.com to learn more about the true magic of New Zealand's destinations and experiences.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah Henley, for joining us today. We are so excited to head to New Zealand. Definitely is the right time to go, and we appreciate all of your tips and advice, and also a faster flight than we all expected. So thanks for your time with us today. We're going to take a break and get back right after this.